What's up everyone? I decided to bring back the YouTube channel. I like doing it. I miss doing it for the 2 videos I made. So first thing first, I gotta bring in my cow, my brown Swiss cow. She had a calf since the last time I made a YouTube video. So we gotta bring her in real quick so I can milk her. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is Diva. She's been doing this for about a month now, so she knows pretty much what to do. She just pretty much just comes in on her own. I just gotta make sure she gets fed because she's hungry right now. And she really wants food. Right, Diva? Right? Once I bring Diva in, I have to milk her. We use all these milkers right here. It used to be hooked up to our old milking system. It's not anymore. There used to be a big tank right here, but we sold that, and now she just gets milked into this little bucket right here. And we just use the milk to feed her calf, another calf, and some pigs. So it all goes to use. So the first step in milking a cow is you gotta disinfect her teats, make sure she's nice and clean. This is iodine. It kills all the germs on them. So what you do is you just So the reason she's kicking so badly is because she's got a bunch of flies flying around her, and I don't have any fly spray, so I'm gonna have to go get some fly spray. But once I get some fly spray, she shouldn't be kicking so badly. She's got flies biting her right now though. But the next step in milking is once you put the iodine on, you gotta wipe them off with a paper towel of some sort. So you just do the same thing. So the next step in milking is to put the milker on, and how the milker works is there's the ticking sound that you can hear, maybe, I don't know, you should be able to hear that. So that's the pulsator, and how the pulsator works is it squeezes it and it allows the milk to come out. It also has a vacuum that keeps the milker onto the cow. So I'll see if I can show you the pulsators working in this part of a milker. So that in there is the pulsator squeezing. That's what squeezes onto the cow that makes the milk come out. So now I gotta put the milker on. Now you got milk coming out of the cow, and it comes down into here, and it's coming out, it's going through the hose, it's going into this big metal jug. So while I'm waiting for her to milk, I usually check the pigs, and I make sure that they got feed, which they do have some feed in there. So I gotta go check the other group of pigs over here. These are the bigger pigs. Yeah, and they're out of feed, so I gotta get them some feed. So the pigs get fed this stuff. It's just like corn and other stuff mixed in there. I'm not sure 100% exactly what's in it, but I do know the pigs really like it, and it's super fine, and the cows cannot eat it because it'll hurt the cows. So you gotta feed it to the pigs. Maybe not. Come on over here, there's lots of them. There you go. But they really like to fight over what their feed. I don't know why. If they were all just move over, they would have lots of space and get lots of food. But they like to fight over it, so that's what they do. So by the time I get the pigs fed, it doesn't take very long. But now the last step in milking a cow is re-dipping her, so that way no bad bacteria can get into her udder. And that's how you milk a cow. Super easy, pretty fast. Doesn't take too much to milk her. So yeah, now it's time to feed the calves. So this is Da Vinci. That's Diva's baby. This is Diva's baby. Her name is Da Vinci. She's brown Swiss, and she likes to have lots of attention. She really likes it when you scratch it under her chin, like this. Yeah, see? All right, and then over here, we got this little red and white calf. The red and white Holstein. I haven't came up with a name for her. She needs an S name. But she's super hungry, and she likes to lick. Just like that. She's only about a week old. She's a week-old baby. So this powder is basically new vitamins for the calves. It's a good source of vitamins. It helps them grow, helps maintain their immune system, so on and so forth. And then I just pour it in. Fill it up, nice and full. And I pour it into these big buckets that they drink out of. They've got nipples on the end that they can drink out of. So this is what they drink out of. All the milk goes in there. It's a little dirty. She must have knocked it over at some point. But then there's a nipple, and they get to drink right out of it. Same thing with the other one. See, this one's clean. And then she just gets to drink right out. So with the little bit of leftover milk that we have in here, I go and I give it to the pigs. So yeah, they really like milk. I don't know why, I just know that they like milk, and so they get fed lots of milk. These guys really like to fight over their milk. They all got their head in there trying to drink it. I don't know why they like it so much, but I know that they do. And it makes them grow nice and big. Ooh, I think she's done. Oh yeah, she's done. No more in there. I gotta give you some grain. You ready for some grain now? So let's check on this little one over here. She's still got a little tiny bit left in there. She's almost done. We'll give her a second. Alright, so she finished up. There's nothing left in there. She's still, maybe there's still a little in there. No, it's gone. It's all gone. So I'm hanging them there for now. I'm gonna bring them back in. I'm gonna bring them into the milk house in a little bit, wash them all out, make sure they're nice and clean. So I brought the milkers in, the milker back in, and it's filling up for the first wash cycle. It rinses it out, and then I gotta put soap in it and stuff after it rinses. While I'm waiting for that to fill up, I'm going to go get the buckets that the calves drink out of so that those can get nice and clean too. Yeah, these are really nice because you can just, because they got these handles in there and you can just carry them like this nice and easily. They're super nice. I really like these, except for the fact that they get dirt in them, and then it's really hard to get the dirt out of them sometimes, but that's all right. We get them clean. All right, so now this is about half full of water, so I'm gonna kick it over and it's gonna run, suck up the water and rinse it out. And then the next cycle, we're gonna wait for it to fill back up again and put soap in it, and it'll sanitize the milkers. Okay, so now the first step is done, and now I have to wait for all the water to drain out so I can start the second step. It usually takes a minute or two. It's just standing here and waiting for it to run out. And the water starts again, and then I have to measure out 2 ounces of this chlorinated pipeline detergent. It helps clean the pipeline. I don't know what all. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Alright, this is really hard to do one-handed. Ooh, I got it. Let's see if I can not spill it. Oop. It's a little more than I need, but we'll call that good. Don't spill it. Alright, so now I take this and I just put it in there like that, nice and easy. And I go like this to make sure it's all out of there. See? Now we just wait for it to fill back up again. So now the detergent wash is done. So what I do with these pink buckets that the calves drink out of is I let the extra water drain out into the buckets, and that cleans the buckets the same way it cleans the milkers, so there's no bacteria in there and they get nice and clean. So this is all the extra water draining out into the bucket, and it keeps them nice and clean. And yeah, I also use this water in here to wash out this bucket because it's got a little bit of milk left down in there. So I use this, dump this into there, and then I have a brush that I use to scrub it out with. So I poured all the water from the detergent wash into here, and now I just twist it around with my brush and make sure everything gets nice and clean in there. So now the final wash is an acid wash. I measure out the same amount. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not. We'll find out. Measure out the same amount, and we see. Look at that. Perfect 2 ounces. And yet again, we just throw it in there. Do this again. Make sure you get it all out. There we go. So that's the acid wash. Alright, so now the acid wash is done, and now I gotta scrub this out again. It's all kind of boring, but it's an important thing. It keeps everything clean and sanitary, and makes sure nothing bad gets in the milk that anybody drinks. At really big farms, it's all automated, and we just don't do that anymore because it's only 1 cow, so it's not really that big of a deal here. But we used to have it. We used to put the stuff in these big things, and it would automatically run it. But since we don't have 50 cows in the barn anymore, there's not really a point in doing that. so we just do it by hand like that. So it takes a while, but we stand in here and do it every day, twice a day. So the next important thing after doing all that is you got to make sure to wash your hands, because that stuff can hurt you. It's not good for your hands, not good for your skin, so you got to wash them up. So while yeah, that stuff is harmful for your skin and stuff, it doesn't show up in the milk. It cleans everything, it gets rid of all the bad bacteria, so everything is nice. Why is that so shiny? But so everything is nice and clean. I wonder why that's like that. Oh, there, because it's gone. Yeah, that's weird.